Adam, how much have you enjoyed coaching these guys down the stretch?
Guys have done a great job sticking, really with the process of trying to get better every week. Obviously wasn't easy to go through those first 13 games. Had some opportunities that, we let slip away a few of those games, but guys just stuck with it.
Are you surprised of the way they were able to come back after that LA game?
Yeah, there was great energy on Wednesday at practice. We did something different than we had done in the past because normally you have that Monday and Tuesday with some flexibility, leading into the Christmas week to where you can move some things around. And we really slammed everything in on Wednesday and Thursday. And the guys did a great job as far as, using the meeting time, coming out, practicing hard, practicing fast, executing well. And then Friday, we had Christmas off, and Saturday they came back and they were juiced up. They were ready to go. And that's what winning does for you. You can't wait for the next opportunity because you want that feeling again.
Jamison Crowder with the touchdown pass against the Browns. How many times did this work at practice?
They did a pretty good job executing in practice. We ran this last year. We short hopped it. Crowder was on the other side of this. He was where Berrios was. This is a really good execution. One, this could have been ugly because they're pressuring here. They're bringing the nickel and they're bringing the linebacker. The safety's coming down this side. We get enough cell to where everybody starts running across the field. But what Berrios does really well here is when you see him come out of this thing, he kind of slows up just for a second to hold that safety where he starts kind of coming up to get Crowder, and then he gasses it. And then Crowder throws a just absolute dime on this thing.
So the defense, what's the alert there? Because this is an interesting formation. If I'm on the Browns defensive unit, I'm saying, what is happening here? You got Berrios in the backfield, and then you're basically hiding Ty Johnson behind your tight end, Chris Herndon.
You love this, EA. This is an old Mike Martz play. This is one of the ones they used to run with the greatest show on turf, where this would be Marshall Faulk, giving it to Oz Hakeem and Ricky Prohl and those guys. So, this is one that's been deep in the playbook that got pulled out for this one.
How pumped was Crowder after this one?
He was fired up. He was fired up, but you can see when he throws this thing, he was pretty confident.
This one goes for 6, bunch formation, wheel route, and Jamison gets an easy one.
The guy that really makes this play happen here is Chris Herndon. You can see here the way he releases. He does a good job of kind of panicking the safety to force him to really think maybe Crowder's breaking out, and then Crowder goes tight off of him and is able to go over the top, and that's what springs him free. This is a tough one to cover.
So Crowder, he became the first NFL player since 2000 and the only NFL player in the last 61 seasons with at least 90 receiving yards, 40 passing yards, and 10 rush yards in a single game.
Yeah, that's impressive. I mean, it's like one of those things that you don't really plan on happening because you never know when those opportunities are going to come up or if all those opportunities are actually going to occur. But Jamison's been our guy that's been so consistent over the last 2 seasons. I mean, when he's out there, he's definitely one of our best players.
How about Chris Herndon? 4 catches against the Browns for 34 yards, including this scoring connection. Browns focusing in on the underneath, and that's Ty Johnson. And again, a wide open score.
Yeah, this is one of those ones where, some communication has to take place here between the corner and the safety here. And with Ty free releasing and Chris pushing vertical, they're trying to figure out, hey, are we going in and out here? Am I staying on this guy? Just a lot of moving pieces for it. And it helps where, we don't always release on this side. Sometimes we'll flare the back across. There's just a lot of things in the red area that these guys got to be ready for.
And here's what you got to like here from the head coaching standpoint is that this comes after a takeaway in plus territory, and you guys don't settle for 3. You cash in with the touchdown.
Yeah, this is what we've been waiting for all year for the most part. Just complimentary football. That's what it's all about. When you get a short field, take advantage of it.
Big third down conversion here. Darnold again to Herndon. Nice job evading the pressure, moves to his right, and then Herndon finds some space over the middle.
Yeah, this was we're actually taking a shot here. As you can see up top, we got Mims on Ward. Ward does a great job of kind of really feeling these routes out, knowing when to sit, kind of playing the sticks a little bit. And we double move them here. I mean, Mims does a great job on the route, gets by him. We got a shot for, possibly a touchdown. But Sam, he gets pressure in his face, does a good job of rolling out, finding Chris on the check down, and then we get the conversion to keep the drive alive. This is one of those ones when you look back at it, you wish you would have hit this because a lot less stress through the last 5 minutes of the game. This is a great job by Sam of finding the check down.
Adam, let's flip to the defensive side of the ball. Under Frank Bush, this unit has played with its hair on fire the last 2 games, playing just great team defense, allowing just 299 total yards to the Browns, 4 sacks, 11 pass defenses, 3 forced fumbles, and 2 fumble recoveries.
Yeah, it was big. The turnovers were huge. The disruption was really good. We knew we had a gang tackle. It had to be a team effort, and I thought the guys did a really good job of executing the plan that, we talked about before.
Here, Frankie Luvu, who had a tremendous game, gets a strip sack, and Lorenzo Faticasi, another guy who stepped up, he comes up with the recovery. 5-man rush.
Yeah, they tried a little double move here, which is a little bit of a ball holder, and you can see here Frankie wins, and then the one thing that Frankie does really well is he likes to cause car crashes, and he might take out a couple of our own guys to start with, but a lot of times it'll be the quarterback and probably one of their dudes too. So,
John Franklin Myers, was this his best game as a Jet?
Yeah, it's definitely up there. I remember in real time watching this one how quickly he won on this thing. I mean, this is as clean as you can get, and it's a good job of finishing the play. These are those ones where you see guys win on things like this, and they miss a quarterback, and he breaks free, and then creates a play. This is a good job of finishing here. And it's really good with his hands. I mean, he swipes the offensive lineman's hands away, and then he gets the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
And Nathan Shepard here, known to play more the interior here. A good effort play, but he's playing on the outside, and he ultimately gets to Baker Mayfield. Yeah, this is as you can see here, right? He starts at the 3 technique here. Bash is going to end up dropping into coverage here, so Nate ends up becoming the outside player here. He does a good job of winning on this tackle and then slipping inside and getting the quarterback down. What do you think about the potential of this interior?
I mean, they're improving. They're finding ways, every week to kind of do something a little bit different to make it difficult on the offensive line. I've just been really impressed how these guys have been working. Okay, so you're up 7. You need to play 4th and 1. There's a couple guys I'm watching. Well, I'll name 3. Henry Anderson, Neville Hewitt on the inside. They're going more high. I'd say John Franklin Myers is going low. And then, like Bash said, they stonewalled it on the interior, and then he makes a play on the outside. Well, just even bringing up one other thing leading up to this play, if Matthias Farley does not, play that last play as hard as he did, they get the first down. And because he went max effort and found a way to get involved in that play to hold them to 4th and 1, that forces them to go quarterback sneak here. And then these guys in the interior do a great job. And then Bash does a great job as far as keep playing the play and then getting the ball out. What's the mentality they've taken on under Frank Bush? Because anybody who watches you guys right now are seeing players play fast with a lot of intensity, and they're just going after it. Yeah, I think really they're doing a good job of playing as a group. They're doing a good job of doing what's asked of them throughout the week. The older guys are stepping up and leading the right way. We just got to keep putting ourselves in the situation where, all 3 phases are playing together. What about closing the season today against the Patriots? Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, it seems like about right to where, we play these guys the last week of the season and, up there, and it's going to be a challenge for us, obviously. And we got to do a good job of playing 4 quarters. And, we need to win situational football this game. What do you take from that first meeting when you guys easily could have won that ball game, had a late lead there in the 4th quarter that got away? Yeah, we just got to do a better job, and like I said, the situational football stuff, we lost out both in the first half and second half, at the end of those halves, and we got to do a better job in those areas. And then we got when we get in the red area and when we get our shots down the field, we got to be able to take them. When they get aggressive, we got to make sure that we do a good job of hitting those shots over the top.
Okay, so offensively, scouting report, you guys going to see a lot of man coverage from them again?
Yeah, I mean, they'll mix it up a little bit. I mean, they've had some injuries to where, they can't just exclusively do it like they were early in the season. But, knowing those guys, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised until we beat them, until we hurt them with it, we're probably going to see it.
And then defensively, this one's going to be played in a phone booth. They're going to try to run the football.
Yeah, I mean, we got to do a good job of stopping the run. They're going to have, downhill runs. They'll be outside. They'll have some gimmick type runs where it's trap schemes and things like that. So we got to be disciplined. We can't get kind of lulled to sleep on some of their stuff because they'll have plays off plays, and we got to do a good job against play action.
Bittersweet as the year comes to an end because it's been a trying year in so many different ways, but you guys are playing your best ball right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate it took us so long to get going, but anytime that these guys can feel a win and our coaching staff and organization can get that kind of taste in your mouth of winning multiple games in a row, I mean, you want to have that.